Hello, this is a view from my new apartment. Just kidding. This is our current apartment that we're leaving. So last video, we toured 3 apartments in LIC. In this video, we will be touring more apartments in Island City, and it's going to be mostly by the water, so by the Gantry Plaza State Park, which I love. But the thing is, the apartments by the water is not easy to commute to other places. So the train is not very convenient. There's only the 7, that's like 0.6 miles away, and like it's farther away from my favorite grocery store, Trader Joe's, and there are a lot of restaurants in that area, but I can't justify that location with the price, how much it is. The apartments we looked at was mainly from cheapest one is probably 4,700 to like 5,000 something. Don't quite remember, not sure if I mentioned it in the video. So they're all 2-bed, 2-bath. We are going to flex the living room into an extra bedroom because all the 3 bedrooms are so expensive. Even the 2 bedrooms are so overpriced. One of the building is like brand new. They just opened it up the past December. It was really nice. It's just the commute, I don't know, it's not as convenient. If I were to pay so much money to just sleep there, because we won't be able to host any like gatherings or parties or game nights because we won't have the space. So if I were to just pay for a place where I'm gonna sleep, it has to be at least in a good location where it's convenient to go to places in like around the city. We also went back to see the second apartment in the last video a week later. I'll put a link to the last video in the description, or it's gonna be like linked right here. So we went back to see it because when we saw it for the first time, it was at nighttime, and I need to check how the natural lighting is in the apartment, and that was my favorite one out of the ones we've seen so far. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be at the end of the video. This is the next day. We're looking at more apartments. Okay.
But whatever, that they know of, inventory, they might get more things, but it's hard to say. Lots of stores. Yeah.
Wow.
It's deep too, yeah.
The deep closet.
So this one has a washer. Closet. Nice view.
Oh, the balcony is kind of big. Oh, it's slanted.
This is 5285. And then no free.
This is 53.85.
They don't really have to give anything because it's so big.
This is better than deal than the 58.
I'm saying the 58 compared to this.
What?
Yesterday, 58,000. Yesterday's compared to this.
True.
We can go out there from over here. Sorry.
2106. So we don't allow any videos or pictures.
Oh.
But we'll send.
Okay, I'm currently editing, and I totally forgot that I wasn't allowed to film in 2 of the apartments because they were brand new buildings, and I don't know why they just didn't let me film. I did take a picture of the view though, so I'll insert that here. The one that was like had a full view of Manhattan, it was actually like cheaper because it was on a lower floor level. I mean, we considered it, but in the end, I didn't think it was convenient to live there. But my bad, I can't show you what the apartment looks like. Okay, they didn't let me vlog the last building, which had the most units, and it's a new building. I don't know, what do we think?
It was pretty nice. I think it's still a little tricky for me to fit both my desks in there, but I think I could probably make it work.
But this one, if you put in the flex wall, you still have room for like
dining space-ish, yeah.
Or like, yeah.
Yeah.
We still have room left over.
One thing I didn't like, I even talked about it when I was home vlogging yesterday. You weren't there yet. And I was like, my number one requirement, or like my really high requirement, is that there needs to be good lighting. Because I need good lighting for doing my auditions and everything. Yeah,
The last one did.
Last one was good. The second, there was one that was just like too dark. Because I don't think it faced the right direction. Yeah, I still really like the second one we saw yesterday. Plus, there was free amenities.
True.
And
But we don't know about the lighting on that one, right? For
yeah,
daytime.
maybe she can send a video. And and that one's closer to most subways. The ones over here are only close to the 7. So that's a con too. Alright, we will keep looking. But everyone's been telling us that all these apartments are going really fast.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping maybe more will open in March, but I don't know. Also, they're all pretty much above my budget. Just like the last time we were looking for apartments. Everything's just above my budget. We're back at our apartment building and there's a little Valentine thing event happening. Love our building. Okay, so now you're about to see us going back to the second apartment from the last video in the daytime. This apartment was our top choice out of the one we've seen thus far, so we really wanted to see in the daytime. I love the amenity of this building. I love the lobby of this building. It looked like a club lounge, very zen. But we went back and I realized that the lighting wasn't as great as I expected. The windows, like not like these windows, like big floor to ceiling, or just like one skinny block of a window.
It's a 454. Now this home has lots of storage, and you guys remember, nice double closet here with height, right? Before moving into the bedroom. And in the second bedroom, you got another double or closet. This was easily queen size. Most people are going to be using it as home office or second bedroom.
Sherwin room.
No, they said it was brand new.
Really?
They just opened this up.
Sherwin's room.
And half a million even,
Maybe 5203 or I can't remember which one it was.
So that day we only had the intention of seeing that apartment. The realtor was telling us, she was saying that maybe more apartments will be opening in March, and she gave us a floor plan of a few of them. We didn't think that these apartments were available yet, but then Jess was like, are we able to see this one? The one that was like closer to our budget. Everything else was like 5,000, 6,000. She was like, oh, this apartment is actually open. I won't show you in this video, but it's the apartment that we ended up picking. That will be in the next video. So subscribe.